Ever met someone immune to society's obsessions? While we stress over likes, trends, and status, INFJs, the rarest personality type, float through life unshaken. Less than 1% of people think like them. And once you see the world through their eyes, you'll wonder why you ever cared about the noise. Their secret? They ignore what doesn't matter and chase what does. Today, we're breaking down 7 things everyone loses sleep over and why INFJs just don't. Ready to rethink everything. 1. What makes INFJs the odd ones out? INFJs are often described as walking contradictions. They are deeply introspective yet socially intuitive, idealistic yet pragmatic, and fiercely private while also being compassionate advocates for others. Unlike most personality types, INFJs are driven by a need to understand the why behind everything. They spend little time worrying about surface-level concerns because their minds are wired to seek meaning and connection in every experience. While others chase external validation or material success, INFJs measure their lives by the depth of their relationships, their personal growth, and their ability to make a positive impact. This focus on substance over superficiality makes them immune to many of the obsessions that captivate the rest of the world. 2. Obsession number 1. Social media validation. For many people, social media is a constant source of anxiety and competition. The pressure to post a perfect photo, gain followers, or go viral can feel overwhelming. Hours are spent crafting captions, analyzing engagement metrics, and comparing oneself to others. Studies show that the average person spends over 2 hours daily on social platforms, seeking likes and comments to boost their self-esteem. INFJs, however, see social media as a shallow substitute for real human connection. They might use these platforms sparingly, but they rarely get caught up in the race for validation. To an INFJ, a heartfelt conversation with a close friend holds far more value than 1,000 likes on a post. They're more interested in understanding people's stories and emotions than curating a flawless online persona. While others obsess over their digital image, INFJs invest their energy in building authentic relationships offline, where they can engage in meaningful dialogue and offer genuine support. 3. Obsession number 2. Material possessions. Society often equates success with owning the latest gadgets, designer clothes, or luxury cars. Advertisements bombard us with messages that happiness lies in buying more, upgrading faster, and keeping up with trends. This obsession with materialism leads to cluttered homes, financial stress, and a never-ending cycle of dissatisfaction. INFJs, by contrast, adopt a minimalist approach to life. They value experiences and memories over physical items. For example, an INFJ might prefer spending money on a travel adventure, a course to learn a new skill, or donating to a cause they care about rather than splurging on a trendy outfit. They believe that possessions weigh down the mind and distract from what truly matters: personal growth and contributing to the world. To an INFJ, a life filled with purpose feels far richer than one cluttered with unnecessary things. 4. Obsession number 3. Small talk. Most people rely on small talk to navigate social situations. Questions like "how's work?" or "did you see the game last night?" act as icebreakers, filling awkward silences and keeping interactions light. However, these conversations often feel empty and repetitive, leaving little room for genuine connection. INFJs despise small talk. They find it draining and pointless, like skimming the surface of a vast ocean without ever diving in. At a party, you'll spot the INFJ steering conversations toward deeper topics: dreams, fears, philosophy, or societal issues. They want to know what makes people tick, not what they ate for lunch. If forced to engage in superficial chatter, an INFJ will either politely exit the conversation or mentally check out, retreating into their thoughts. Their idea of a perfect interaction is one where both parties leave feeling understood and inspired. 5. Obsession number 4. Following trends. From fashion crazes to viral challenges, society is obsessed with staying relevant. The fear of missing out, FOMO, drives people to adopt trends quickly, even if they don't resonate personally. This constant chase creates stress, as people worry about appearing outdated or uncool. INFJs, however, are natural nonconformists. They reject trends that don't align with their values or sense of self. Instead of blindly following the crowd, they carve their own path. For instance, an INFJ might wear thrifted clothing that reflects their personality rather than buying fast fashion. They're drawn to timeless ideas, art, and causes rather than fleeting fads. Their independence allows them to live authentically, free from the pressure to fit in. While others scramble to keep up, INFJs focus on what genuinely inspires them, even if it's considered weird by mainstream standards. 6. Obsession number 5, gossip and drama. Gossip is a universal social habit. People bond over discussing others' mistakes, relationships, or scandals, often masking it as harmless fun. Reality TV, celebrity news, and office rumors thrive because drama triggers curiosity and a sense of superiority. INFJs, though, avoid gossip like the plague. Their strong sense of empathy makes them acutely aware of how hurtful rumors can be. They'd rather discuss solutions to problems than dwell on who caused them. If someone tries to pull an INFJ into drama, they'll either change the subject or walk away. INFJs prefer to use their energy to mediate conflicts, offer advice, or support those in need. To them, spreading negativity feels wasteful when they could be fostering understanding and healing instead. 7. Obsession number 6, competition and status. Many people define success by outshining others, earning more money, securing a higher job title, or living in a better neighborhood. This competitive mindset creates stress, envy, and a constant sense of inadequacy. INFJs reject this rat race mentality. They believe in collaboration over competition. For example, an INFJ leader would rather empower their team than take sole credit for a win. They measure success not by personal accolades, but by the positive impact they've made. INFJs are also unimpressed by status symbols. A fancy job title or expensive car won't earn their respect. Kindness, integrity, and humility will. Their goal is to lift others up, not climb over them. 8. Obsession number 7, perfectionism. In a world of filtered selfies and highlight reels, perfectionism has become a cultural obsession. People fear mistakes, criticism, or being seen as average, leading to burnout and anxiety. INFJs, however, embrace imperfection. They understand that growth comes from trial and error. If an INFJ fails at something, they'll reflect on the lesson rather than beat themselves up. They prioritize progress over perfection, knowing that even small steps forward can create meaningful change. This mindset allows them to take risks, innovate, and stay resilient in the face of setbacks. While others freeze and fear not being good enough, INFJs keep moving, flaws and all. 9. The INFJ's secret priorities. So what do INFJs care about? Their obsessions are quieter but far more profound. Deep relationships. INFJs crave connections that go beyond small talk. They remember the details of your life, listen without judgment, and offer unwavering support. Personal growth. They're lifelong learners, always reading, reflecting, or exploring new ideas to better understand themselves and the world. Making a difference. Whether through volunteering, mentoring, or creative work, INFJs need to know their existence has a purpose. Conclusion, INFJs remind us that life isn't about keeping up with the crowd. It's about staying true to yourself. While society obsesses over likes, trends, and status, INFJs focus on building a legacy of kindness, wisdom, and authenticity. Their example challenges us to ask, what if we stopped chasing what everyone else wants and started pursuing what truly matters? Perhaps we'd all find a little more peace and a lot more purpose. So the next time you feel pressured to conform, take a page from the INFJ playbook. Look inward, prioritize depth, and let the rest go.